Hello, welcome back. Last time I got one particularly tricky bunny caught. The other one continued to elude me. Okay then. Well, both of those icons are solid, so we're good here, even though the state that saved, I guess, didn't save me solving this room. How do you suppose I did it? It wasn't very hard, right? What did it involve? It was this. And then... no. I have no idea how I solved this room, but you know what? I don't need to know. Because it's already solved. The bunny icon was solid. That was, east... which one? Was that east? I think that was east. Here. This one. Bunny icon is solid. Okay. So, it looks like I'm here on layer 10. I'm pretty sure I did everything prior to here other than the one that refuses to be caught on E8. Like, I see a way to do it, but I don't see a way to do the precondition. So, that one will wait a little bit longer. No bunnies in this room. Full, 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 full. Full, 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 full. Full. Partial. Right, this one was quite mysterious. I remember looking at that. Okay, well, let's start here. So, C13. That has an elevator to it. What's the story with this? The story is, there are no dead ends in this room. And yet, you want me to capture a bunny. I have a pickaxe. Okay, so if there are no dead ends, then this is a sleep puzzle. Okay, I can treat it that way. Okay, if this is a sleep puzzle, then some of these tunnels are involved. If some of these tunnels are involved... are there soft walls next to any of these hard ones? Man, this map, like, is just having so much rendering trouble lately. I feel like it never did before, but I guess I'm using it a lot more heavily than I used to. There are no soft walls next to these hard ones. What about, like, shoveling down here? Not a possibility, not a possibility, not a possibility, not a possibility. Okay, so it's not that. So in order to sleep, sleeping a bunny would require entering a tunnel, exiting a tunnel, re-entering the same tunnel in a loop until it can't do that anymore. First of all, there are no tunnel entries open. Second of all the tunnels are at the screen edge. So the bunny would prefer to just, like, leave the screen entirely. Third of all, every other block is hard here. You sure I'm supposed to be able to do a home capture here? Oh, wait a second. Do I spot something relevant? Yes, I do. This is extremely relevant. Right here. That bunny has to go down here, then go up through there. That's the way. Okay. That's easy-ish. Sort of. No, it is. Step 1, that. Step 2, this. Step 3. Oh, okay, this is cool. Gotta be really deliberate about every aspect of this. Now, how am I getting you into that? Looks like I have a problem. Because I only have one pickaxe swing. And you get chased too far here. Hold on, there are tunnels that you will follow. And I can dig you out of there, and I think I can cause you to end up there, right? Check it. You might be on the wrong side. Let's turn around. Now, left turn means you go that way. You see me across the hole. There we go. Crafty. And the one spot where there's a dead end, if created, if a hard wall is destroyed, and I enter, bunny is caught, because that takes priority over leaving the way I came from. Of course, a bunny can't leave the way I came from, because that's the way I came from. I'm blocking the way. No less than they can run between my legs in any other situation. Okay, that was cool. Just a tricky little thing. Yeah, all these puzzles that look like they're gonna be, like, genre-breaking, like, you know, I'm gonna turn into a bunny and go into a tunnel or something, or, you know, do some magic with the invisible bunny to do whatever. Well, I still don't understand that one, but, like, so far everything's actually just had a conventional solution. It's just that I haven't always understood all the conventions. Stuff like two bunnies meeting in a tunnel to break a wall is pretty important. That is a major mechanic that's kind of broken open a lot of reasoning for me. Real good thing. Alright, so, layer 14, all done. Layer 15. C15 needs work. Okay. And let's do... this just goes straight up. Alright, C15. What's a quick way to get there? How do I get to C15? Sorry, yeah, okay, so this is C13, that's enough. Oh, it's here, right. No, I was just... okay, I can go back. No, I can't. No undo. Alright, return here. I forgot how I'd first accessed hell. Like this. It doesn't make the noise after the first time. I've already made the discovery, so the joy of discovery is no longer audible to me. Buffer, so I never caught you at home. But that looks easy to do, I just didn't bother. Because I didn't know there was a reason to bother. Okay, now, okay, now, that was everything I needed, wasn't it? I think I'm done already. Not quite... but this will... no, that's not going to solve anything, is it? Is that? Well, first of all, the cage isn't over there, and you're not going to... I was imagining I got you around that corner once, and I could just, like, put down a cage here instead of here. But that's not quite how things happened. So getting you over there is pretty easy. That's all it takes. However, that's not where I want you. No, that's a bad place. I remember there was one very specific spot you needed to be, and it was like here? How is that? Get away from that wall. Like this? You're not gonna stay there. I have to have relocated my cage already. Therefore, I instead wanted you... here, because from there I don't need any extra assistance to get you in. Then I do this. You are in my trap. And now you're actually in my trap. There we go. Okay, so that's you. I went down without looking at my map first. So yeah, layer 15, all done. Layer 16, C16 done, N16, W, E, S needs work. How do I start on this? I guess I can go to C13 and dig south, then go down. Sure. Yeah, going from the top down, a lot more pleasant than just trying to go straight to, like, anacondas and stuff. Someday I'll solve anacondas. I expect. I hope. Okay, I remember how this was. You gotta cross through that center section. And right, I do get 2 cages. I need to not get in your vision. Now, how's that gonna happen for this? This way? Yes, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I remember this being a lot more complicated and tedious. Maybe I'm just not at the complicated, tedious part yet. Pretty simple so far. Now, are you too far north? Should I have kept you in the road down there? I think it's okay. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, there's nothing complicated or tedious about that at all. So you're there. There's some tunnel issues. Hold on, I'm not sure I want to move you all the way there. Let's keep you right where you are right now. First of all, I think I want to turn you here. Yes, that's a left turn. Good. Then I can just trap you there. And I think we're done. No, you're going holward. And you're going to go down it. Okay, so that will not do. So let's leave that cage out of there for now. That's just as dead-endy, but this will work. You won't see that one coming. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, computer. Layer 16 is done. Layer 17. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. 18. Okay, C18. S18. Alright, I'm in the south. Let's do that first. You. I somehow got you into that hole? How did that happen? Must have been stacked, because without being stacked I can't imagine. Okay, so, right, we got... Yeah, that's the theme of this place. Sea carrot, get abducted. So, where's my capture spot? I may not have really engaged with this puzzle the first time I did it. Is my capture spot here-ish? Let's imagine the bunny being in this area. I could chase it all the way into that corner, put down a cage here, step there, and it's cornered. Okay? So I think that's my goal. Okay, so that form of dead end, this is a new thing for me to internalize. A double wide dead end. So yeah, just 2 adjacent tiles that together have walls on 3 sides, and a cage that I can control with 2 adjacent open tiles. Okay, so a 2x2 open space where one half of it is completely walled in, and I have a cage, is a functioning dead end. Okay. Will I remember all that? I don't know. Maybe. You gotta get away from that wall. I think I need to do that before any other work takes place. How will I perform such an operation? Maybe like this? Yeah, oh, that's no good. Maybe not like that. Okay, so you started in that spot. Let's try maybe that to start, and then... turn on this? No, that's no good. So once you chomp, I'm not getting you back. I can do this instead. That's no good. Okay. I'm reasonably confident my goal is to get the bunny here. This looks like the obvious place where bunny should be gotten. That means the bunny's going through this tunnel. Okay. That means... yeah, bunny has to go through this tunnel because I can't block two of these at once while keeping that tile open. So the only way to only cross one is basically to, like, have this blocked while bunny is traveling west. Get it into this row. Pick up the cage. Yeah, you'll see that it's sort of a dead end down there, and prefer rather than to go down here and into the hole, you'll go into the tunnel, I suspect. And I will have repositioned my cage there, of course. Then cage here, get the bunny up here somehow? Somehow. I think I see the way. Oh. Maybe. That's gonna be... That might be a problem. Do I have the wrong goal here? Problem is, like, I'm working backward, but I haven't figured out how to work forward yet. So if I wanted to work forward... let's keep working backward, and it'll meet up with the forward eventually. Going through this tunnel is a failure condition. Not necessarily, hold on. If I could make the bunny stop right in this spot, I could actually do a lot. Okay. Not quite. This will do something at the very least. Okay, I think that was productive. Ah. Wrong kind of turn. Okay. Rather than that, let's make you go... Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's much better. Okay, now you didn't do quite what I expected, but it's okay because everything works out. Good. Less good. Okay, everything worked out. Cool. Ooh, wrong kind of turn. Okay, right kind of turn. You go there. You go there. I put this here, and you're caught. Gotcha! Okay, up. There was another on this floor. It was north of me. C18. Alright. I'm checking a lot of stuff off my list today. I like this. To get to C18... I can dig into the thing and see 13 and go straight down, okay? 13. Straight down. $17, $18. Ectomy. So, I see the new type of dead end I just internalized there on the right. A 2x2 area where half of it is fully walled off. So, looks appealing, and I do have a cage. That's the other requirement. Now, I remember this being weird to think about. I do have a pickaxe. Oops. I do have a pickaxe. Why would I want this? Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, this one... I don't remember how I worked it out. But clearly I got that bunny in that hole once. The pickaxe's purpose is not to create the dead end. I have the cage for that. The pickaxe's purpose... is not entirely clear to me. How would a bunny get over here? It's gonna have to be along the southern channel here. Unless... no, you can't go the wrong way through this. You can't come out of the tunnel here, facing to the left. So no. Okay. Once you're in that position, you're quite obnoxious about going anywhere. I mean, I can move you places, like there. Sure, that's an option. So I can... things I can pickaxe. This... that doesn't seem like it changes anything. This... that doesn't seem like it changes anything. This... I'm not sure why I'd want to yet. This... doesn't feel productive. So not perfect symmetry. This is open here where the equivalent here is not. Ah, and that's gonna be the key. Pickaxe that. Cage here. No. Maybe? Somehow? Okay. Somehow this is going to be useful. Somehow this is going to be useful. I can claim that, but is it true? Let's not pickaxe that yet. Okay, why did you choose not to keep on running? What determines when a bunny continues running in a hallway like that and when it doesn't? I don't think I understand those rules. That's... that is where I want this cage because I want to do this, but that's a left turn. The wrong kind of turn. Maybe I wanted to... do this. That's better. Okay. So you kept running there. I was nowhere nearby. That was a straight hallway. It didn't have a turn in it. It's like I halfway understand this rule, but I haven't fully internalized it yet. But anyway, you are now caught. Gotcha. Open computer. I'll take the opportunity to test it next time I get a good opportunity. C19. N19 has... N19 doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. S19. Okay, well let's start with C19 since I'm right above it. Oh. Really? Where did that bunny go? Oh, it's, I found a mate for it, is what happens. Doesn't have to go anywhere if I bring another bunny to it. Okay, so looks like a real appealing catch spot there. If I could move the bunny into the right place to set it up. However, where could that possibly be? I have 2 pickaxes. 2. Okay. There are things I'm imagining, but I don't think they quite work. Well, let me go through what I'm imagining. I was thinking this. You kept on running. I could have stopped you. But then you won't necessarily see me as I go by. Okay, issue is I can't go here without scaring you. I want to put a cage there to force you north. Okay, now could I just kind of like buffer you up in a particular spot? No. Somehow reclaim my cage? No, this is too narrow for any kind of cage repositioning while maintaining the ability to do things. That might not be my capture spot. Can I create that 2x2 shape that I was picturing? No, nothing meets those requirements. There are no turns in any tunnels. I don't think sleep is happening. This is too wide. This has an opening at the south of it. Still looks like it's here. Okay, let's work backward. For a bunny to step into this area, it would need to be chased either direction with a cage opposite it. There's no way I'm getting a bunny here with a cage there. The opposite also looks implausible to me. But that gives me 2 places where the bunny could be, so... to make a bunny want to be here. So if it's... let's say a bunny were there, and I was like sneaking around here and placing that cage in there. Then I step here, it goes north. Problem is it turns left and ends up there. Unless the cage is here. So that's not great. I can't scare it through the tunnel. Tunnel blocks its sight. However... yeah, but this block forbids what I wanted to do. So if this... If this dirt remains, and there was a cage here, whether there's a cage there or not, there would have to be a cage there. Bunny goes through tunnel, bunny is essentially caught, because then I just dig this and chase it north. However... there's no way to scare a bunny west through that cage in this arrangement. If I were to scare you to the north, and you'd bump into a cage and turn left, then once again that cage is not here. And I can't scare you west because this is in my way. Could I have dug that out or anything? Are there any shovels involved? No shovels. Not really pickaxe potential there, not really there. Adjacent rooms with shovel can be relevant. Adjacent above. But there are none of those. No, I think this is just... I think this is self-contained. I'm looking at other parts of the room to see if there's some potential elsewhere than the elevator. I think it's pretty much not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is. So yeah, I really want to scare a bunny through that tunnel with this intact, or... have a cage there and scare it this way. Is there any possible precondition to bunny here that's compatible with cage there? I don't think there is. So more likely it's going through this tunnel somehow. But it also seems like that's not happening. Because of this block. This is 4 wide. It's just too narrow. If this were gone, I could do lots of things. Where is my inlet? How do I make something happen? I'm once again scanning the room for anything that's not this dead end that could somehow be usable. Like, I look at that, and, I mean, I've seen this shape before. This is not compatible with dead-endness. I see, like, this little narrowing, but that's not sufficient for anything. It's the same situation as here. Yeah, so, like, this little shape that I'm walking through, same equivalent as this little shape here. So that means no. Not dead-endable. And there's too much escape to put the cage anywhere in this area. There are very few blocks I can remove with my pickaxe. Why 2 swings? I mean, my suspicion is these 2. Oh. Yeah, that'd be great, but I can't do it. I'll try anyway, but I know I can't do this. Alright, you, away from that wall. Thanks. It's not away from that wall. Whatever, this is fine. If you were so kind as to stop right there, I could do something, but you don't stop right there, you keep going. Because if you could stop there, I could reposition my cage. If I had a carrot, I could do it. I don't have one of those. Because now you see me and go through that tunnel. If here, that cage is not blocking you in the way it needs to. Like this is... Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So I just have to get the bunny here a different way. Okay, I'm done. I understand. You go up there, turn some way, somehow. That will do just fine. I think, almost. Shoot, what was my plan? Uh-oh. I had a crystal clear vision for a moment. How was that going to be any good? It involved digging through here, while the bunny is somewhere in this column not seeing me. Was it in this spot? Definitely. Get the bunny to this spot. Okay. I mean, I can just do that from here. Okay, bunny's in this spot. Pick up cage. Dig this out. Place cage here. Yeah. No. No. No, no. That's no good. No, what am I... No, why did I think this would be good? I had a reason, but I don't know what it was. Man, I thought I saw something. I was so sure, but now I am not seeing. I spotted it. A few hours later, all became clear. Okay, so I was trying to do the right thing, I just wasn't quite doing it right. But I can improve what I had. Okay, you just be in a different place, please. This was indeed the magic spot. And here's how it works. I go here, I place cage. I don't step into this space, instead I step here. And left turn moves you to the right place. There we go. That's all that was to it. That was probably that vision I had briefly and just could not hang on to. Okay, so that's actually done. Alright. Well, that was quick and easy once I saw it.